Hey guys, this is a nice little bonus video. I mentioned it in today's vlog, but whether that goes up first or this, who knows, you know, swirly whirly timey wimey. But this is going to be the girlfriend boyfriend tag challenge.
Fiance.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't really know what's going on, because I have no idea what this is. The first time I'd heard of it when I saw Tom and Nat doing it on their channel. So you're going to have to explain to me what the hell's going on.
There's questions.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll read out a question and then we've got to answer them.
Okay, that sounds
all
simple
it is.
enough.
Just answering questions.
Am I going to look like a tit?
No!
Okay.
This should be alright.
Alright. We've only gone for, I think, there's 11 questions, but we've got like another 11 things as well. That's a bit of a get to know us kind of feature. So we'll have to see like how long the proper video ends up being, and if it's not long enough we can do the get to know us as well, and if it's long enough then we might do that as a second video.
Yes.
So wanna start?
Yeah. I'm sitting in front of the TV. What's on the screen?
Anything sci-fi, but specifically Stargate.
Yeah.
Anything that's got Richard Dean Anderson in as well, but specifically Stargate SG-1
Yeah.
or Voyager, Star Trek Voyager.
I love me a bit of Janeway.
I don't know why, she's the worst captain of them all. Well, she's not, it's what's his face.
She's sassy. She just seduces everyone. It's great.
No.
She has fabulous hair. I would say when you have the TV on, it's either football or a football game. It's never usually anything on TV, it's usually something off the hard drive. Like a series, and we'll watch them all.
Yeah,
in one go.
In one go. Like last night, that's half the reason why we stayed up until 5 in bloody morning, because we were watching House. And neither of us like realised it was time for bed until I had to look at my phone and it said like
5.
You know, like 4:45.
Yeah.
Like, oh dear.
Oops, need to sleep. What is one food I do not like?
Onions. I don't even need to think about that one.
Hate
Onions.
Oh, they're just
onions.
gross. When you see people with hot dogs and they just pile it on and
No,
cover
see,
it.
I can eat onions like that. I don't like raw onion.
I could suck on a pickled onion, but it's just like texture. And
See,
I like the taste. It's just
we put like
slimy.
onion powder in nearly everything.
everything, yeah.
But I couldn't like eat a cheese and onion sandwich like some people can.
No, especially like raw onion that you have in salads.
It's raw onion that I don't like. I like cooked onion, but
I don't appreciate it.
okay. So what's one food I don't like?
Bananas.
Yep.
You like banana flavoured, but not actual bananas.
I love synthetic banana, but actual bananas make me throw up. I can't stand cucumber.
Sprouts.
Oh yeah, sprouts.
We'll make sure of sprouts
But
every
the weird
birthday.
thing is, I like cabbage. Like, I really like cabbage, but can't stand sprouts. And sprouts are just miniature cabbages.
I don't think I've actually ever had a sprout.
Don't.
I know my dad hates them.
He's a smart man, you know.
He is. What size shoe do I wear?
Either a 4 or a 5, depending on the kind of shoe.
Yes.
And you will try both sizes on, because if the 4s aren't quite big enough, or yeah, they're not quite big enough, the 5 will be too big, but you can wear thick socks.
I used to have to go to TK Maxx and get the 4.5. 4s are too small, 5s are too big.
Walking around TK Maxx looking in the kids' shoes as well.
Cheap shoes! Now this is where I'm going to fail. 12?
Nope.
No, 11.
Close. 11. Yeah, I have quite big feet.
You have big feet. I like boats as shoes.
You're not that big.
I could sleep in one of them.
It's one of my shoes. That's not that big.
It's like the length of my arm.
It's
It's like the length of my arm. Like arm, not including hand. Look at that.
yeah, but I am 6'2".
Oh yeah. What do I collect?
What do you collect?
What do I collect?
Wigs?
You always get mad at me because I buy them all the time and we don't need them.
Throws?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sofa's got like, the red one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 throws.
So
on
about
it.
6 too many.
And yours has got 1 on
One.
it, which I had to pester to put on it.
Why? You don't need throws.
It's
the sofa's horrible anyway, the
I
one
know,
that I
it
sit on.
covers up the nasty sofa, and then you can just, it's easier to just take a throw off and stick it in the washer than it is to wash the settee.
It'd be easier to just chuck the settee on a fire.
What do you collect? You collect guitars and guitar paraphernalia and Rolling Stones paraphernalia and hats. You have quite a lot of hats.
Yeah, I've only been buying hats recently though.
No, the wardrobe's full of them. Like
Yeah,
this
old
style.
ones that I've brought
Yeah.
that I used to wear. I used to be in a pop punk band, so hats were a requirement. And then I stopped being in a pop punk band and stopped wearing hats. And then I went, bald. So decided that when I can't be asked to shave my head properly, like Bickett, I can just throw a hat on.
What's my favourite kind of sandwich?
Crisp sandwich.
What flavour?
Salt and vinegar? Cheese and
Yeah.
Salt and vinegar are your favourite crisps?
Yeah.
Though? That's why I said it.
Yeah.
But then I remembered
Cheese and
that
onion
it's
are
on
better
a
on
sandwich.
sandwiches. I don't know what yours would be. It's like ham and cheese.
Nope.
No.
No.
Bacon?
Yes. All of the
Just
bacons.
bacon.
All of the bacon.
Everything's bacon.
Bacon.
What would I eat every day if I could?
Chinese.
No.
No? Crisp sandwich?
No.
Cottage cheese.
No.
I'm astounded. I thought that would be Chinese.
No. What have I been eating every day for the past week?
Cereal.
No. You always ask me when you go to the shop, do you want anything?
Milky Bar buttons. Yeah, but that don't really count.
No, it's not. I don't really have anything.
That's just a snack.
Yeah, but it's something to eat.
It is, but
And I love them.
I'm not going to argue.
You'd eat mashed potato every day.
It's one of the things. I've also already mentioned the other thing that I could eat every day.
Bacon.
Bacon sandwiches. I could live on bacon sandwiches.
Bacon.
I would happily just, if all I could eat was one thing for the rest of my life, I would happily choose bacon
Ooh,
sandwiches.
No.
Yeah, because you can have bacon cold,
You
you,
get
can have it
fed
hot.
up because
But you
dry
can,
bread.
you can try all the different kinds of breads. You can get all the different kinds of bacon. You can cook it differently.
No. What's my favourite band?
Rammstein. Don't even need to think about that one.
Rolling Stones.
Yep.
We're typical, really, aren't we?
Mm.
We never waver. It's
No.
just the one favourite band, always.
I got brought up on Rolling Stones. Like, my dad is a massive fan. My first ever gig that I went to, aged 11, was Rolling Stones with my mum and dad in Sheffield. I think that's quite rock and roll. Most people, their first gig is like a cheesy pop band or whatever.
Mm. My dad downloaded me a Rammstein album when I was about 13, and I just loved him ever since.
I do like Rammstein. It is one of the best gigs I've ever
And
seen.
there's no band like them.
It's true.
Like, even like the NDH scene which they're in, none of the other bands are the same. And I love Till.
It's all about Richard. Although Flake's the funniest.
Where did we first meet?
Oh, it's no fucking good asking me that. Right, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this or not in these videos, but we'd apparently met several times before we actually
Before
started
you-
well, before I even remembered yet, basically, but before we started seeing each
We
other,
met twice.
we'd met twice and at my old band's gigs,
Yeah.
and I was that drunk that I don't remember it. So we started talking online because my friend Steve, he talked to you,
Yeah.
and you were you'd mention things that we'd talked about in the past, and I'm sat there at my computer. This is back in days of MySpace. I'm reading a MySpace message. What the fuck's this person on about? The fuck's she talking about? I've never met her.
No, I was in touch with Jay and Steve before I started talking to you. Before I started talking to you online, but you were the first member of the band I spoke to.
I don't remember.
Yeah, because I was talking to you, and then Jay leant over and he took a bite out of the guy I was with at the time's muffin.
I don't remember this.
You were going, muffin thief!
It sounds like something I'd say.
Yeah,
I don't remember it.
Charters in Rotherham, innit?
Well, that would be why. If we were playing Charters, I'd have to get drunk just to deal with the fact we were playing at Charters. Still don't remember it.
How long have we been together?
5 years. It was 5 years in February. 5 long years.
I will hurt you. Do we have any nicknames for each other?
Oh, where do we even begin? We've got nicknames that...
We've got childhood nicknames.
that's carried over.
Yeah.
But I think the one I call you most often is Spicy McWardle. It sounds really weird. It's not. A second name's Wardle.
I don't know. Where did it come from?
The Dropkick Murphys, a band from America, have got a bagpipe player in their band. Or the current one's somebody different, but the one that was like with them for the longest amount of time and the most well known is called Spicy McHaggis.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And there is a song, the Spicy McHaggis Jig, which if you haven't listened to, go and listen. It's a cracking song. But I'm not paid to promote them, so I'm not gonna. But that's where it's come from.
I don't really call you by anything else, but technically Wasley is a nickname anyway.
Yeah. Because it's my second name. Not my third name.
Well, the childhood name's Splat.
Yeah, because I used to fall over a lot. I'm still really clumsy as well. I am dreadful. And yours is Skunk.
My dad used to call me Skunk.
Because she smells.
Apparently I was a smelly baby.
And a smelly adult.
Who is my celebrity crush / idol?
It's either Till Lindemann from Rammstein or Richard Dean Anderson.
Yeah.
Which is really weird because he's like old and fat now. And I know I'm fat, but he's got rolls.
He's gorgeous. I love him.
Somebody's got. Well, good luck naming mine because I don't think I've got any that are like. I've got a couple of idols. They're
Keith
easier.
Richards.
Yeah. Idols are easier than crushes.
Well, that's
for
why
crushes
it's,
I have many and
yeah,
various.
that's why it's like celebrity crush / idol. Yeah, Keith Richards for you, definitely.
It's not the only one.
The main one.
I can think of one other.
Kevin Smith.
I can think of two others.
Alright. Arnold Schwarzenegger. I know him too
See,
well.
I model my looks on Kevin Smith, fat, beard. I model the fact that I play guitar on my dad mostly, but Keith Richards, and I've even got a guitar upstairs that I bought specifically just to put in the same tuning that he plays in. Took a string off it and everything. And I randomly talk like Arnold Schwarzenegger for no reason at times. I do it at work all the time, it's great. It can be silent, nobody's said out for ages, and I'll just try and go, Simon! Stop! What are you doing? Cut it out!
I have to live with this.
Get to the chopper!